many rooms in the house? What are the people doing in the house? How many bedrooms in the house? Are they eating breakfast right now? What are they doing? And because I concentrated on that house, I began to pick up pastor. I began to forget that I was running because I changed my focus. And brothers and sisters, do you not realize that sometimes when we go through things in our lives, what the devil wants us to do is concentrate on how bad you have it, how bad you feel, how the devil's against you. But I want to encourage you, when you start to lift your eyes and focus on Jesus, you can forget about everything else. When you start looking to Jesus and start concentrating on Jesus, and that's like what David said, I will lift up my eyes to the hills. In other words, I lift the higher plateau. I lift at the higher elevation. I lift up my eyes to the hills. I look up, in other words. I'm not going to look at what's around me. I'm not going to concentrate on what's in the valley, what's on the side, and what's after me, and what's behind me. I'm lifting up my eyes to the hills from whence coming my help, because my help, everybody say help. Come on, lift your voice and shout help. My help comes from the Lord. Praise the Lord. So again, notice what he said. He said that we got to run with patience. In other words, just a marathon. This that we go through with life is like a marathon. You know, I notice every time they have the marathons, and I sometimes see them on ESPN and some of the various channels, sports channels. And I notice there are a lot of Africans there that run those marathons, particularly the Kenyans. Look like they're always winning the marathons. And I notice that sometimes because they're trained at this, that they can run a lot faster. I don't know, y'all got any marathon runners here in Sierra Leone? No?
We have.
Yeah. You do? Okay, well, you would understand running those distances. But again, a marathon is, I don't know what it is in kilometers, but it's 26.3 miles in our standard of measure. 23.6 miles. And usually they run it non-stop, and they've got a pace. And you know, in order to run effectively, you've got to put some pace in the race. You just can't run and stop. You can't run it like a sprint. You know, when you got the 440 dash or the 220 dash and all that kind of thing, and you're trying to sprint, you can run as fast as you can. You can kick, you can pump, you can do whatever to get there quick. But you can't run a marathon like that. You've got to take pace. And brothers and sisters, this is the thing that happens a lot of times. People run too fast. They get too excited. They run too fast. After a while, they run out of strength. But this is what the Bible said. They that wait on the Lord shall renew. And what does it mean to renew? If one is renewed, it means it's done again. Anytime you've got R-E in front of the word, the letters R-E, it means it happens again. So they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. In other words, you're going to start flying. You're going to start flying if you wait on the Lord. But then notice what happens. You digress. You're not flying now, but at least you're still running. You're not flying, and sometimes in our life we go through cycles. Sometimes in our life we go through cycles, but it looks like we can be flying high.